What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with some more Sabaton. This time we checking out their far from the fame, okay? And it looks like this is about Karel Janosk. It's either Janosk. Okay, I remember seeing a comment in there that was telling me about how to pronounce his last name and not to pronounce like the S as a S, but a sh. So Janosk, which I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Czechoslovakian, I got a slight list, so some of this is hard. Czechoslovakian soldier who, after serving in World War One, learned how to fly. When the outbreak of World War Two came, the Czechoslovakia was occupied. When the outbreak of WW2 came and Czechoslovakia was occupied, he was fighting in the resistance until he realized that he would do more good if he made it to France and continued to fight from there. He commanded the Czechoslovak Air Force in France until their surrender, and then made his way to England, where he organized the first Czechoslovak Air Force units in the Royal Air Force. Okay, so this man's done some pretty amazing deeds. It's not easy to be in command of an entire like fleet. Is that what you call it? With the Air Force and everything. Not Air Force, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's go ahead and let Joaquin tell it how he always does. Time to shut up and turn it up. I love that swing that they got going on. The beginning of it, right? Kind of just letting the drums kind of roll. That was actually pretty cool because it kind of allowed, like, if we're talking about air combat and everything, the fact that they didn't have a lot of rhythm going on. I mean, background instruments, and it kind of just let the drums play, and then there was just all that reverb and sound going on, right? Kind of give you that sense of airness and whatnot, and then what I also started thinking about when it was playing was just, what they call when two planes are fighting each other, dog fights. That's where I think originated from. Dog fights, two planes fighting each other, and it just kind of gave me that sense of combat, right? Where up in the air, you it's really what you want to call it, like it's not necessarily empty, but if you were like free fall and everything, you can't really grab on anything. So it's kind of like this sense of just empty space and right, that's surrounded by you. And I believe, of course, as you get closer and closer to space, or the more you start ascending up and up and up and up, sound stops becoming a like thing. Because I believe, if I'm correct, you can't hear sound in space, right? If I'm correct on that, I don't think you can. So that kind of makes sense for them to include all of that space and not actually bring a bunch of that rhythm in by just bringing in with the drums, and then just leaving at that. Now, as for the choice behind the swing that they got going on, I'm not really too sure, but I'm loving it. All right, let's keep going.
As the Great War is over and lost, he's been wounded in war, he returns with awards. Into battle again, far from home, from a far distant land, our martial command.
And I think that's actually really, really cool, right? Because, like I said, not only you a member in an arm or in a military force, far from home and everything, but you're a commander, right? That's a pretty big deal, right? You ain't like you just some infantry foot soldier and everything. You are commanding. I think that's probably where the true story is right there.
Home, siblings sent to the death, his wife paid the ultimate price.
Oh, his wife died. Wow. Janoski. Oh, I'm having a little trouble with this chorus here, guys. Let me listen to it again. I'm having some trouble with this. I think the problem that I'm having right now is that I'm not really too sure I agree with kind of like the low grunting in this case. I don't know. I don't know. The song kind of giving me, kind of light, not like lighthearted feel or whatnot, especially with the swing. I don't know. And then kind of the low grunts kind of came in. It just kind of feel like it just kind of stripped away some of that energy. And of course, I know they're, a rock band or, a metal band. So, these things happen. And of course, this ain't my first reaction to Sabaton. So we've seen it. It's just that I don't think that was a good musical choice for this chorus. I expected kind of like your high end kind of heavily choir stuff. I think that would have made more sense considering, he's a pilot. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This might be the first Sabaton hook or chorus that I don't necessarily care for. But okay, keep going. It's going to happen, right? I'm not going to like every single Sabaton song, but I was just surprised that it's finally here. Not the whole song in general, just the chorus.
When the war has been fought and been won, our marshal returns to be thrown into jail.
Mm.
Facing torture and years behind bars, when he's finally back like an ivory black. Boom, siblings sent to the death. His wife paid the ultimate price. Still, as the warrior's son, you are our God.
All right, let's see if it grows on me. Okay, no escape. I was about to pause it. Solo time though. It's an interesting solo, right? Especially when things like the secondary, not necessarily the lead guitar, but like the secondary guitar. Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. Came in and started giving us kind of like those chunky little eighth notes, right? Almost kind of giving me like a sense of like machine gun fire. And then we kind of had these crescendos and decrescendos up and down the scale, which of course could simulate, audibly, airplane combat, right? Because of the way it's kind of descending and ascending, all the twists and twirls and stuff that you would see in these type of battles in order to either pursue or to shake your pursuer. So interesting. Little tremolo there. Is that what you call it, a tremolo? Okay. I was sitting here listening to how he's pronouncing it. It looks like he pronounced the J like Yonosuke, like kind of like in yeah, Yonosuke. I think that's how he pronounced it. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, sounds pretty cool and everything. I just think I don't know, guys. The chorus, I was hoping that it would grow on me, but it didn't. It didn't. This will probably be the only one that I didn't much care for. The chorus. Now the song itself was, pretty good, good solo and everything, a good story. But for some reason, I'm usually satisfied with, Sabaton songs at the end of them. Like I was just like, yo, my mind was just absolutely blown. But this is the first time where I'm still left wanting for more. I think during the chorus, if there was just, I mean, I'm not asking for much, just a little bit more higher pitch to hear that, but I just feel like it was kind of over drowned by the low notes, and it just seemed out of place to me, like musically. But I could be tripping. Like I said, I still haven't heard a bad Sabaton song. Okay, for this, like I said, it was just a chorus, but everything else was fine. But I want to know what you guys thought about this song down in the comments. Okay, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.